Hello students. Today we will study a very interesting topic, that is the transitive and intransitive verb. Now this is a very interesting topic and we will be dealing something about it. But before starting the lesson, I request you to kindly like and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. We will not be only studying the transitive and intransitive verb, but we will also be doing the active and passive voice sentences and the conditions required for converting active voice sentence into passive voice sentence, because we know that it's a very important part of communicative English. So you are requested to continue with the series, and this is the first video of that series. Now, before starting the transitive and intransitive verb, let us first understand what is verb. Verb refers to the activity done in different time periods or tenses. Thus, the work being done, that is in the present times, uh, done, that is in the past times, or about to be done, that is in the future times, can be termed as verb. And in Hindi, the equivalent of verb is kriya, which you all know. So now let us move on to the types of verbs. The two types of verbs are transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. I request you to kindly pay attention to the transitive and intransitive verbs, because they form the base of the next concept which will deal, that is the active and passive voice. So what are transitive verbs? Transitive verbs refers to the verb wherein the effect of the activity passes on to the object. Now you will be confused as how the effect of the activity is passing on to the object. Let us study with the help of some example. The example here is very simple example. I have taken Ramesh eats an apple. Here Ramesh is a subject, eats verb, and apple is an object. So what activity is being done? That is eat. Eat means something is being eaten, right? And who is doing the activity? That is Ramesh. So Ramesh has become the subject or the doer of the activity. And what is being done? Here the object is the apple. So here the question arises whether the effect of the activity done by the Ramesh, that is eating, is it coming on the apple? Yes.
Yes, the apple is being eaten.
Okay, very good. So here we find that the apple is being eaten by Ramesh, and the activity performed by Ramesh is eat. So when the effect of the activity, here the activity is eats, when the effect of this activity falls onto the object, then it can be termed as transitive verb. Now let's come to the intransitive verb. Intransitive verb, it refers to the verb wherein the effect of the activity does not pass on to the object. We'll take the same verb and we'll try to find out what actually happens. For example, here we have taken the verb eat again. So example is Lata eats greedily. So subject here is Lata, verb here is eats, and object is greedily. So what work is being done? Eat. And who is the subject here? Yes,
Lata.
Lata. Lata is a subject. Lata is doing an activity of eating. And how is she eating? She is eating greedily. But here in this sentence, can we find out that whether the effect of the activity done by Lata, that is eating, is it passing on to some object?
No.
No. So when we are unable to find out that the effect of the activity has passed on to the object, we can say that it is intransitive verb. So intransitive verb, the effect of the activity done by the subject passes on to the object, that is transitive. And in intransitive verb, the effect of an activity done by the subject does not pass. It does not pass on to the object. So one is transitive, another is intransitive verb. We'll further understand what is the difference between transitive and intransitive with the help of some examples. Few more examples. The first example here, Lata drank lemonade. So here subject is Lata, verb is drank, and lemonade is object. For subject I have marked as S, for verb V, and object is O. So here what work is being done? Drank. So here some activity had taken place in the past times, right? And who has done that activity? Lata performed that activity. And what effect of that activity done by Lata fell on the object? Here the object is lemonade. So did something happen on the object? Yes.
No.
Actually, the effect fell on the object.
Object.
How it fell on the object? Because Lata drank lemonade, so lemonade was getting
Ready.
finished. It was getting finished. So when the effect of the activity falls on the object, then it becomes what? It becomes a transitive verb. So here it becomes what? It becomes a transitive verb, and I have marked TV. TV means T for transitive and V for verb. So this is the transitive verb sentence. Then second one is Lata drank greedily. So again here subject is Lata, verb is drank, and object is greedily. So here the activity performed is drank. Who is doing the activity? Lata. But how she's doing the activity? She's doing the activity greedily. But can we find out whether the effect of the activities has passed on to the object? No. Here we are not able to find out whether it has passed on to the object. So when the effect of the activity done by the subject does not pass on to the object, it is known as intransitive verb. So here we will write it as IV. Here we are writing it as IV or intransitive verb. Now the second example, Sarita drove the Jaguar car. Okay, so here the subject is Sarita, verb is drove, and Jaguar car is the object. So actually what is happening? The activity being done is drove. And who has done that activity? The subject is Sarita. And the effect is, here the object is the Jaguar car. So whether the effect of the activity is falling on the object? Yes, it is falling on the object. Actually what is happening is that the car is being driven by Sarita. So when the effect of the activity passes on to the object, it becomes a transitive verb. So here we will write transitive verb or TV. Now the next part, Sarita drove like a champion. Again here Sarita is subject, drove is verb, champion here refers to the object. So in the given sentence, we know that Sarita, she has performed some activity, but whether the effect of that activity has passed on to the object, here by the given sentence, we are not able to find out that the effect of the activity has passed on to the object. So it becomes our intransitive verb, that is IV. Okay. Now the third part. The third is the soldier shot the terrorist. So here the subject is soldier, verb is shot, and the object is terrorist. And what work is being done by the soldier? That is the subject. The soldier, he has shot the terrorist. So here the effect of the activity has come on the object. The terrorist is getting killed. So again here this sentence is a transitive verb sentence. Okay. Now next comes the soldier shot in blank. Here the subject is the soldier, verb is shot, and the object is in blank. But here, can we find out that whether the effect of that activity has fallen on something? No, it has not fallen on something. So this sentence becomes your intransitive verb. Now the fourth one, Radha sliced fruits. The subject is Radha, sliced is verb, fruits is object. So Radha is performing an activity of slicing. Slicing means cutting nicely, right? And who's performing the activity? Radha. And whether the effect of that activity is falling on the object fruit? Yes, the fruit is getting cut. It is getting sliced. So again it becomes the transitive verb because the effect of the activity has fallen on the object. The next part, Radha sliced in style. Here the effect, again the activity is sliced. But here whether we find that whether the effect of the activity has fallen on object, no, we are not able to find out. So here we find that the effect of the activity has not fallen on the object. So it becomes your intransitive verb sentence. So it becomes your intransitive verb. Now the last one. The Raman and Sudha bought jackets and purses. So here two subjects are there, Raman and Sudha, and they perform the activity of bought. They purchase something. and object are jackets and purses. But here actually what the activity done by the Raman and Sudha has its effect fallen on the object. Yes, they are getting purchased, right? They are being bought by the subject. So again it becomes a transitive verb sentence. Then comes the next part. Raman and Sudha bought on provocation. So here the subject is Raman and Sudha. The activity done here is bought. Okay, and object is provocation. But here we find that the effect of the activity is not falling on object. Here we are not able to find out. So we can say that, we can safely say that it is a intransitive verb sentence. So here we found out that transitive verb refers to the verb in which the effect of the activity passes on the object. It falls on the object. Whereas in intransitive verb, the effect of the activity performed by the subject does not pass. It doesn't pass on the object. So this is the major difference between transitive and intransitive verb. I feel that you understood this concept, and for your better understanding, I have given an exercise which is in the description of this YouTube video. And if you liked the you can say this lesson, so I request you to kindly like and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.